here's a really awesome homebrew arcade game. It's called Laser Storm. This is actually a pretty cool game. It's in the vein, it's actually like a tribute game to Solar Fox. YouTuber Flynn's responded to my video that I made about Solar Fox for the Atari K2600 video I done. And he told me about this game that he's been messing with, working on. It's not complete yet, but he sent me a copy of it to give it a try. And this game is a lot of fun. If you're a fan of Solar Fox, this game is right up your alley. It's pretty cool. I like that he has this little arcade flyer that's been created. He's been asked to make this into an arcade game, which I'll talk about here in a minute. But this reminds me of those classic arcade flyers that shows the arcade game, shows a couple screenshots and everything, and gives you a little description of the game. This is awesome. I want to read this real quick. Laser Storm puts you in the center of an immense galactic battle. Only you can destroy the enemy using your sonic spaceship. High speed and addictive gameplay are what await you with Laser Storm. Only the best pilots dare apply, as this game will challenge you like no other. Just how far can you go in Laser Storm? Awesome. This is so cool. He sent me a copy of this game. It's not complete. He's still working on the high score table. But it is playable. And he offered to send me a copy so I can make a video about it and check it out. And I'm really glad he did, because I really like this game. I really hope he's able to get this completed and actually make it into an actual arcade cabinet. I think that would be so awesome. But anyway, here's what he sent me, some background information on this. So he writes, "Hey Willie, here's my game for you to check out. All the levels mechanics are finalized. The only thing left is getting the high score table working. The story for making this game was pretty simple. I want to make a game, and like most, my first game was far too complicated. I never finished it. Ha! So I decided to make something more simple for my next game, and a Solar Fox inspired game kept popping up in my head. I absolutely loved the game as a kid on my VCS, and thought it'd be cool to modernize that type of game to run on a modern platform. The game 100% started out being just for me. Then a couple years ago, I brought it to a friend's arcade, Richie Knuckles, and a few people were there talking to me about turning it into a real arcade game. Yes, you do. This is awesome. Richie, who has made some custom arcade cabinets in the past, he made a sick Kaboom arcade cab, for example, and he offered to help me to make it. That's pretty cool. Well, of course, COVID messed that all up, as his arcade had to close down and he was no longer in the area. Well, as this week, he's opened a new arcade in the Rockaway Mall in Rockaway, New Jersey, called Rock the Mall. Ooh, I'm going to have to write that down. Go check that out. Which is right near me. Oh, that's awesome. So once you get started and all settle down, we will continue to make the cab for this game. You can see some sample art I made for the arcade cab design in the zip file through the final designs. Will not much be different. That's what we're looking at here on the screen. At some point, I do plan on giving the game away for free, but for now, I'd like to have it as an arcade game first, because I think that would be fun. I agree with you, Flynn's. I think that would be an incredible thing to do. I think it'd be really cool to see a homebrew arcade game come out. Anywho, game might trigger antivirus because, for whatever reason, a lot of games made in Game Maker tend to do that. Yeah, I have experienced it before, but I used to mess around with Game Maker every once in a while. But it's a false positive. Also, being that the game at this point was only meant for an arcade cabinet using a keyboard encoder, there is no native controller support. So you must use the Joy key if you want to use a controller. Oh, okay. Good point. I've just been using my keyboard. The ship controls are mapped to the arrow keys for movement, space bar to start the game and to fire. Escape will exit the game. Pretty simple. And he closes, "So happy to see Solar Fox get some love, and I hope you enjoy my little game. John Flynn's," oh my gosh, I don't want to say his last name because I'll butcher it, but it's John. Goes by Flynn's on YouTube. Anyway, this is awesome. I really appreciate you sending this to me, John. This is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and quit gabbing, and let's get into playing the game. Hooker Skates and Richie Knuckle Games presents Laser Storm Beta. Okay, this is going to be a cool game to play. Now, I'm going to play this with my USB controller. I'm using a Microsoft Xbox controller. I'm using a program called Anti-Micro to map the keyboard keys to the controller because I just recorded this and you can hear me clicking the keyboard keys pretty loudly as I was playing the game. So I decided to map it to my controller so you want to hear the clicking sounds. Anyway, here we go.
Get ready.
Get ready! Ooh, bonus! I mean, I like the added gameplay elements he's put in here. I mean, it plays a lot like Solar Fox. So much fun. And you can freeze the enemies on the sides there, just like in Solar Fox. That looks like a bone on the screen.
Get ready.
It looks like a Space Invader. Now the game does ramp up in difficulty as you get higher and higher, especially after the next boss fight. I love that sound effect of that bonus box. That is so cool.
Get ready.
Ooh, it's a Pac-Man ghost. That reminds me of the Quixote, whatever it is called, from Yar's Revenge.
Get ready.
The sound effects are really cool.
Get ready.
And now the boss fight. Whoa! Run away! Run away! Got a hit. Got 2 hits. He's trying to box me in. Ooh, I like the boss fight. Yeah! 2,000 points.
Get ready.
Now it ramps up in difficulty. Oh! I typically die on this level.
Get ready.
Level 6 is about high as I can get.
Get ready.
Oh man. Love the game, just can't play it worth a darn. At least I made it to level 7.
Get ready.
Oh, it's a UFO. Ah, game over. 13,550. Unfortunately, the high score doesn't work yet. He's still got to work on that. This is a cool game. I like the other little logo he made for this. He sent with the package. It'd be really cool to have this on a t-shirt or something with this main logo of the game screen on the back or something. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, let's try it again.
Get ready.
See if I can beat 13,500. You have been paused, enemy ship.
Get ready.
Ah! It's like the glaive from Crawl almost.
Get ready.
Little Space Invader. Ooh, bonus box. Yes. It's going to be really cool to see this made into an actual arcade cabinet. I'll definitely want to see it. Bonus! That's all I was waiting for, a bonus box. Crank up my score. Come on, give me another bonus box. Willie needs a higher score.
Get ready.
Oh, I waited too long. My ship energy ran out.
Get ready.
You gotta pay attention to that ship energy meter down there. Ooh, Pac-Man ghost. I was not paying attention. That sound effect sounds like something from Exidy's Venture.
Get ready.
Yeah, be careful not to run into the back side of the lasers. They'll kill you just the same. Ah! Ooh! Oh, I want a bonus box. Give me a bonus box. There it is. I'm happy.
Get ready.
Ooh! I love this boss level. This is a great addition to the game. Willie got a hit. Whoop. Die. Haha.
Get ready.
Okay. Concentrate, Willie. Get by this level. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ah. Too many lasers. Whew. Hey, at least I beat my high score. Got the UFO again. Ah. It's easy to lose track of your ship with all the movement on the screen. At least it is for me. Oh, game over. Hey, 16,800. You did better that time. What an awesome game. Anyway, that's Laser Storm. Really cool arcade homebrew by Flynn's. We're looking forward to seeing an arcade cabinet made for this. I'll definitely put it on my list to visit that arcade up in New Jersey once that happens, so I can play this in real. Pretty awesome. Anyway, as always, everyone, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.